Hi everyone. We are going to work on a few of the different problem types that you are going to see this week in your spiral review math problems. The first type of problem that you're going to see is it's going to have exponent form and expanded form. Exponent form is when it's going to give you a problem where it's like 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, and it wants you to put it as an exponent. Remember, exponent is the tiny number that goes up above the larger number. So in this one, our base number is 4 because that's what we're multiplying by. And then our exponent number would be, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So this would be 4 to the power of 4. Looking at the one below it, we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So we have 5 3's here. So our base number will be 3, and our exponent will be a 5 because we have 3 5's that we're going to be looking at. So 3 to the power of 5. Looking at the one below it, we have 2 times 2 times 2. So our base number that we're multiplying is 2, and we're doing 2, multiplying it by itself 3 times. So our exponent here will be 3. Then we may see it the other way where it gives you the exponent and it wants you to put it in expanded form. So here we have 4 to the power of 3. So that would mean that we're doing 4, multiplying it by itself 3 times. So I have 4 times 4 times 4. And this would be the expanded form of this exponent form. Then, moving on below it, we have 5 times 5 to the power of 6. So that's saying that we have the base number 5 and we're multiplying it by itself 6 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, that makes 6. So this here is the expanded form of 5 to the power of 6. Going down below it, we have 7 to the power of 5. So we're going to use 7 as our base number, and we are going to multiply it by itself 5 times. So we have 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. That is the expanded form of this exponent form. Moving on, you're also going to see problems like this. You're going to have a fraction times a whole number and a whole number times the fraction. Remember, when you multiply fractions, you're multiplying straight across. You're doing the numerator times the numerator and the denominator times the denominator. But wait, we have a whole number here. When we have a whole number, how can we multiply it by a fraction? Well, if you remember, when we have a whole number, we actually have an invisible 1 underneath that whole number. So it's really 4 over 1, saying 4 wholes. So what we can do now is we can multiply straight across. I can do 1 times 4, which I know is 4, and 4 times 1, which is 4. And if you notice, we can also read this as 4. The fraction bar means divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that would be 1 whole. Looking down here, we have 3/5 times 2. I have a whole number, so what do I need to do? I need to put an imaginary 1 underneath that 2 to make it 2 over 1, or 2 wholes. Then I can multiply my numerators and denominators straight across. So I have 3 times 2, which is 6, and I have 5 times 1, which is 5. I now have 6/5, which is considered an improper fraction. An improper fraction is when the numerator is larger than the denominator. So I can pull 5/5 or 1 whole out of that, and I am left with 1 and 1/5. If you have made it to this end of this video and you have watched all of the different problem types, and you send me a message either through my email or through Google Classroom, I will give you a 100% on today's assignment. You do not have to do the assignment if you email me. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.